My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Slay the Spire Modded. We have a couple things that we actually want to introduce here, starting with the mods that we're going to be using for the episode. Actually has been updated slightly. Listen closely at the very end. We're going to be using the Mod Spire Launcher with Base Mod, Fetch Mod, Always Well, the Construct, STS, Lead, Hubris, Relic Sorter, RNG, Replay the Spire, Infinite Spire, the Mystic, Beat the Cultist, Shot Mod, Black Mod, and the Mimic Mod, which is new from Blank the Evil and the Evil Pickle. It adds mimics. Oh, there's a config. Relic effects count mimics as elites. That makes sense to me, so I'm going to turn that on. I'll show you when they happen. The spawn rate is 25%, the question mark room spawn rate is 33%. That's kind of cool. And then the other thing that I've done here as well is the construct has the untested expansion cards. There's the expanded cards that for the character. This includes nuclear core and all of those kind of overheat mechanics. It's based around overheat and burn in particular. So I'm going to turn those on and we're going to play the construct. Be warned, this might result in me losing a lot. It's entirely possible because it's a new thing. I don't know how to build around it yet. All right, construct, let's go. Another try. Yeah, let's go for that. Probably choose a card to obtain. Yeah, so we just choose a card and then we can mega upgrade it. Okay, so we've got create cores here, overheat, shuffle 2 random cores into your draw pile, upgrade is shuffle 3, the mega upgrade is shuffle 3 random upgraded cores into your draw pile. Now overheat is a mechanic that starts with a counter, so overheat 10. It counts down whenever any card cycles. Any. Not just this card. Any at all. Whenever it hits 0, this card gets transformed into a born for the rest of the combat. So this obviously generates its own problem. So we'll see. Oil spill. Whenever you draw a burn, target enemy takes 3 damage. And it upgrades to 12, and then whatever the mega upgrade is. Because we're going to put a lot of burns in the deck, I want to try and get the oil spill, sure. Hey, it also immediately got an upgrade for it. And this now shows you your cards. The Infinite Spire now shows you the cards that it wants you to pick up. All the relics it wants you to pick up. That's super cool. All right, we'll take the oil spill. I probably actually do want to put Phosphor Storm in this deck as well, so we'll hold off on removing that quest. I do want to just super early get a mega... Yikes. Whoa, that's some thunder. Okay. If this episode gets corrupted, we'll see what happens. See, the problem is if I use a defense mode or an attack mode, I'm going to start cycling my either defense or attacks, defense or strikes, depending on what I cycled. And as a result, I'm going to burn my oil spill. Yep, it's only got overheat 1 left on it right now. But that's okay. We cycle, yep, which turns it into a burn. And unfortunately, we didn't draw it, so it didn't kill. Damn. Overcharge at the start of your turn, gain an energy and add a burn to your hand. Oh my god, this is gonna be so good with this. Upgrade a card. Yeah, we want an upgrade on overcharge or oil spill. Oil spill just gets it closer to its mega upgrade. I don't know what the other things are. Okay. Ooh, we have the ability to upgrade another card here, so... All enemies take 15 damage. That's going to be ridiculous. Okay, upgrade the oil spill again. Get that mega upgrade on it. Oh my gosh. Blazing speed, overheat. Draw 3 cards. Sorry, deal 6 damage, draw 3 cards. Its upgrade is 3 and 3, and then the mega upgrade is 5 and 5 for 0. But it overheats on 6. But more burns is good. Basically, I need this in my first shuffle so I can get to my oil spill and my overcharge, and then we wait. Oh, this is going to be so cool. I'm so on board. Oh, yes. Yes. Unfortunately, I can't shift into attack mode yet. We'll oil spill, blazing speeds, oil spill, then defense mode, defend. So this seems like the idea, right? I set up the oil synergy. I just drew a burn this turn. Whenever you draw a burn card, add 30 damage to the draw worm. Okay. Let's try that again. So I definitely had this one generate in hand, but these two were drawn and they didn't do anything. I fear maybe this deck is not long for this world. Yeah, this doesn't actually work at the moment. Damn. It's still super cool, damn it. Yeah, we're just dead in this combat. Like, we're not... Okay, so we're not technically dead in this combat, but if Oil Spill is never going to do anything, I've just taken and mega upgraded a card, as well as drafted towards it to do nothing. So this run needs to get abandoned. That's unfortunate. I need to restart the game if I want to disable those as well. Alright. I think we'll actually just move on to the next character in the rotation and come back to that later. So we'll go on to Mystic. So effectively, this is now just, the first 7 minutes of this episode, it's effectively just to show off that there are those new options in the Construct mod for you to test out and provide your feedback on. My feedback number 1 is Oil Spill doesn't yet work. Looks super cool, though. Exordium, alright. I do just want to go with the combo cantrip caster kind of thing. I'll take the 100 gold. Should help us draft towards that better than anything else. Alright, not half bad. Spark, rather, actually paid for a hell of a lot there. And now we actually have lethal this turn. Hell yeah. Goodbye, Jawworm. Reflective Coating, as well as Disengage, Sideswipe, Bulk Up. Okay, so Disengage also advances the next turn's art counter. So basically, this is an activator for spells. Sure. Let's take it. Dodge and then grasp the back line. And sure, we'll disengage for the yucks a bit. Got him. Cure Light Wounds, Grapple, or Shield. I'm feeling like a strong no on all of these right now. Move a card is easier, though. Get a defensive out of there because I've added Disengage. Move the card, now we'll remove a strike. Randomize our starter relic. See, the thing is, think of the other characters that we have, right? If we get the starter relic of the Construct, we're screwed, right? Because Clockwork Phoenix works specifically for the Construct. If we get the Burning Blood, that's a great thing. If we get Ring of the Snake, that's okay. If we get Cracked Core, that's garbage. If we get Beats Mending Plumage, that's good. Like, half of the time it does nothing for us. I don't want it. I don't want it. Alright, we'll have to press Digitate here. Then Arcanely block. And hell, we'll throw in some damage too. I'm also going to use the Reflection and Blur here. Because that could actually be surprisingly powerful. Damn. So close to having the frontliner down there. I'll block 2 more times that turn because the reflection actually results in it dealing 9 damage, which is more than the Shocking Grasp would have. Okay. Still gonna have to be double defend. Gosh. 6 left on that sentry. We'll have him, though. We'll have him. And finally, it's just you and me. Hell yeah, actually fully blocked this turn as well. Nice. And a very aggressive hand the turn after. Nice. Into a new deck. Cool. Was very much hoping to finish that fight. That turn, oh well. Got him though. Short range teleporter. I have never taken advantage of this. You may skip rooms. Instead, entering a room 2 floors away. Has 2 charges, kills bosses or elites to regain charges. If I was in higher ascension, I can imagine I would be using this a lot, but I'm not. Add a random cantrip to your hand, then copy all held cantrips into a draw pile. That's not half bad. It's also a spell. Technical. Gain 2 thorns. I mean, it purges, and I only have to play it after disengage. 4 thorns on the upgrade. Okay, that actually seems pretty cool. I'm gonna upgrade the Shocking Grasp because we just need the upfront damage right now for the elites. Okay. Alright, just pick up our thorns that turn. And then we open the fight with as much damage as we possibly could. Yeah, not half bad. Okay, we can disengage double attack there. Definitely got to focus on our offense still. Damn. Disengage Shocking Grasp is still more than Strike Shocking Grasp. Just because that synergy is very important. Okay. This is the final elite we're facing, right? No, we still have another one. Yikes. 17, so I can... Ooh, I'm still short. Damn. Just short of the kill that turn. Alright, Lagavulin. Mummified Hand. Whenever you play a power, a random card in hand costs 0 for the rest of the turn. That's really important. This turn, your next spell is played twice. We've got Shocking Grasp and Punishing Armor that would both benefit pretty heavily from that. Warding Shard. For each axe you climb, gain 1 dex at the start of each combat. Not half bad. I am going to want to not fight any more elites, unfortunately. Acid Splash, Easy Strike. Disengage so that we can Punishing Armor for the actual Thorns. Probably should have just double struck that turn, actually. That's okay. Double cast the Shocking. Then. Gain 11 block, 3 dex this turn. So how many times do you play defensive things after that? Well, actually, how many times do you play low-cost defensive things after that? You play low-cost defensive things after that if you're playing cantrips, and the cantrips are giving you a block. Or it could just be dual played with double cast. That seems pretty good as well. Cool. Also, if I can add some artifacting in here, we can actually block forever. Or rather, keep the defense, the dex, rather. So 13 twice is 26, plus Arcane Dodge. Arcane Dodge is defense, though. Block for all but 1 this turn. Finish him. Thank you. Riposte is 5 block, draw a card. No, we won't take any of those. Lunge. Lose 4 decks this turn. Gain 2 energy, draw 2 cards. It's feat, so it has to be played at the start of a turn as well. That's really rough. Whenever you play a spell during your turn, gain 1 strength until the end of turn. Ugh. Lightning Bolt is not half bad. Ability to deal damage to everyone in AoE is really good, especially when you can double that already. I could take Golden Egg and then Lightning, right? 52s. Yeah. The Golden Egg means that whenever I purchase a card from the merchant, it's pre-upgraded as well, so. We also have the Bundle of Herbs here. From Hubris, lose 1 charge, gain 3 regen. Whenever you enter a rest site, add 1 charge, start with 2 charges. As well as the Orange Pellets from the base game. Whenever you play a power, attack, and skill in the same turn, remove all of your debuffs. The potions all look different colors, but they're different things that are normal in the base game. Like, explosive potions, 10 damage, and this is a fully red attack potion. The dex potion kind of look normal. But it's important to note that they're just normal. It's fine. Now, unfortunately, I do have to rest here, and then we've got the Rust boss from Black Mod. That's annoying. I don't have an art. Oh well. I'm gonna allow myself to take 1 damage this turn. I ultimately don't think there's a chance I'm even gonna be perfecting this fight, so why pretend? I'd have loved to double cast there, but the double defense was necessary. Too much incoming damage. Get the Punishing Armor out there. Get those Thorns. I'm thinking we'll take, like, every copy of Punishing Armor and try and go off like that. That'd be super interesting. Disengage, and then we can dual cast this Lightning Bolt. Dual cast or double cast the Lightning Bolt. It's probably going to be like one of the best defensive things we're capable of doing. I have to play the Arcane Dodge here so that it doesn't burn to Rust at the end of your turn, exhaust all cards in hand. The annoying thing about Rust is it doesn't exhaust itself, so it just goes back in the deck. Oh, we're dead now. No? Yeah, we are. It's really annoying. Like, defensive, 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 draw, defensive. Like, I only have 3 cards in my deck that I didn't want, but in my hand, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Yeah, we're dead. That's okay. Another reason that I really wanted to get the Golden Egg when I did is because after the first boss, you get another choice of a rare card, and it would be pre-upgraded, so I would already have my strategy kind of built around it. Alright. Let's go Mystic. Let's go. Let's go Mystic. Let's go. Let's go Mystic. Let's go. Combo caster. Lose all gold. Choose a rare card to obtain. The problem is the rare cards for the Mystic are so expensive, most of them. Like, a lot of them are powers that are extremely expensive and don't do anything instantly. Which, that's a rough combination. Alright, I'll do it. See what I mean? Mirror Entity and Gemini Form both are just untenable to take this early. They're things that you need to take after you have set up for them, and even then, ugh. Like, they go off, but the thing is, it's really difficult to pay the price for them every combat so that you can utilize them, because they do so little on the turn that they're played. Like, unless they're cheated out, it feels difficult to use. They have super powerful effects, don't get me wrong, it's just difficult to find the time to play them. For spell and art you play each turn, play a random card of the other type from your draw pile. Ethereal. I think I just take the Obscuring Mist here. Technical is gain 1 artifact, the upgrade is gain 2. the ability to gain some artifacting seems like a really good thing, and then I can gain some temporary strength, and we can do stuff like that. Like temporary strength boosts or temporary dex boosts plus artifacting so that I can keep them. I was certain we had enough energy to cast all of those cards. Oh, gosh. Whew, bad work, me. All right, double defense. Not a huge fan of the fact that I don't get to play the Obscuring Mist. That's okay. We've got him. Just next turn. Steroid Potion, not bad. See, the problem with Combo Caster here is that it gives us spells. I do want Combo Caster, though. Yeah, I'm taking it. Oh, we actually had a synergy for it. Earthen Wall is another card that I actually want to take. And Feint and Tome of Spells are both cantrips, so we could actually go, like... Because we're going to need more than just the artifacting and stuff like that. So let's go cantrips and the artifacting build. Woo! Nice. Pair upon pickup, raise your max HP by 10. Dedication. It's on sale already as well. There's Earthen Wall also, which is 72, but would give me back 98, so I actually get a refund to take Earthen Wall here. Necrogeddon is to replay the Spire, deal damage equal to the number of cards you've exhausted this combat. Grave. I don't even see a single one used in the type there. Oh well, it starts each combat in your discard pile. That's interesting. Starts each combat in your discard pile. That's really interesting. God, with that as a keyword, there's like a lot of cool things. I like it. I like it. Not for this deck, but I like it. Tag bag. Shop site hold 3 kinds of sale tags. Could use it. Could also not. Arcane and Technical. Do I have both of those activated most times? Not really. It's like... as much as I want to do a Magic Missile deck... I always want to do a Magic Missile deck. I think I take Dedication. Yeah, 1 strength and 1 dex for 1 energy is actually really good when you have a bunch of cantrips, and the cantrips each get upgraded by that. Unfortunately, we are just short of the ability to take the Clockwork Souvenir and can't buy the blanket and sell off enough things to take the Clockwork Souvenir. So yeah, we'll take Dedication here. And also probably just remove a card. I can take Earthen Wall as well and then immediately get the refund. The thing is, Earthen Wall... Does Earthen Wall seem like a good idea? No, Earthen Wall still seems like a good idea. All right. I mean, we were literally just talking about the fact that Earthen Wall seems like you would put it in a combo casting deck because it is... Ooh, nice. Unfortunately not activated yet, but nice. But I was literally just talking about Earthen Wall being wanting to play in a cantrip deck so that you can benefit from a bunch of 0-cost cards after you've cast your Earthen Wall. Would have loved to get Dedication out that turn. Oh well. This deck looks like it would probably be fine with just a couple removals. There's our artifacting. And I could keep extra decks this turn if I wanted to by playing the Earthen Wall there. Not intending to do that, but cool. We actually have some like flexibility in this build as well, because we can decide what we actually want to play, like Earthen Wall or maybe Bulk Up, which I think is temporary strength. Can't use the same attack this turn. None of those, thank you. I actually don't want to exhaust Spark, so I'll leave that there. Nope, still don't want to exhaust Spark. Okay. Okay, we've got the Spark Cantrip at the very start. Both of those got draws. Nice. Unfortunately, I really need exactly Arcane Dodge right now. Didn't get it. I really wanted Arcane Dodge so it would have the artifacting so I could keep the Steroid Potion around, but I think I'm just going to have to rely on my cantrips being powerful enough. I'd rather take one, rather deal 7 damage than prevent 1. So, easy kind of choices those that turn rather. Well, Earthen Wall and then Ray of Frost, because that's like really good defense. Just extremely efficient. Okay, those first 3 counter spells. I could have killed that turn had I used the Steroid Potion, but holding on to the Steroid Potion also seems like a really good idea for us. Splash, strike, strike. Okay, cool. Alright, that's a log of Fallen Down. Not half bad. Gremlin Food. Whenever you rest, upgrade a random card, as well as Spell Strike. Deal 6 damage at a search your draw pile for an attack spell and play it. Attack spells. You have exactly 1, the Shocking Grasp. Attack spell and play it? I mean, that could draw and play a cantrip only if I played fewer than 3 spells that turn. I like the wording of that. So long as you've played fewer than 3 spells this turn. It's just got like a nice flair, the writing there. I like it. Spell Strike looks like it's a setup for a different attack spell rather than for a cantrip, so I think I'll hold off. I could take Shield. Shield is actually surprisingly good for us, right? Because we get a lot of decks. Yeah, getting 2 artifacting seems useful. Dedication combo caster seems like a good idea. Just effectively treat turn 1 as setup. Problem is the follow-up turn isn't that great. Ouch. Alright, we'll have to Ray of Frost first, unfortunately. Spark and Prestidigitation because we still need the draw. Ugh, the enemy's getting real strong right now. Super digging it. Okay, we're good. I just needed another attack dealing card. Attack damage dealing card, rather. Dorian, whenever you gain a debuff, gain temporary HP equal to the amount. At the start of your turn, reduce your weak veil and vulnerability and frailty to 2. Upon pickup, raise your max HP by 5. Divining Blow. It's another arcane. Draw 2 cards. I actually think I want to take Bladed Dash rather than Divining Blow, but I definitely want another art in the deck right now. Because I can trigger them super easily. Pantograph at the start of boss combat, heal for 25 HP, not that bad. Bladed Dash needs the upgrade because it upgrades so ridiculously. I'd take like another Bladed Dash here. There is one as well. I could take the Bladed Dash, or I could take another Dedication. Dedication seems like another... Like, Dedication also seems pretty ridiculous. Actually, I can take both. Oh, hell yeah. Because Dedication gives one more block and one more attack to Bladed Dash. So this is like a Bladed Dash Dedication artifacting. Oh, this build is a lot of different things right now. We need both of those Dedications upgraded now. We don't have the energy to pay for them every time. Like, I could play Obscuring Mist for the 2 artifacting there, but it's not going to be necessary. Okay. Dedication, Defense, Strike. See how difficult it is to get the other dedication out. Okay. There's the Bladed Dash, and actually I can just go damage and damage. Hell yeah. So much defense, I love it. Alright, we got it. Skill Potion as well as another dedication. I mean, I'm not even going to think about it at this point. Randomize your starter relic? No, we want the cantrips in the deck. 3 dedications. That's good. I really feel like I should probably use the Skill Potion as well as some damage this turn. How much damage do I have left in my deck? Not that much. Not that much block either is the problem. So I don't know how next turn's going to go. Let's choose a Skill Potion that has a spell. Gain the extra energy next turn seems useful. Hell yeah. Actually able to fully block there. Not half bad. And then I can just double dedication this turn. Alright. So we're going to have the Vent Steam effect on us, but we've got some temporary HP as a result. And I can even put the Guardian on the ground this turn. As long as I defend for 2 turns, we're cool. Hell yeah, we're defended. I don't know why I was ever worried. All right. Earthen Wall Bladed Dash seems obvious, but I'm trying to figure out a way where I can, like, shield Bladed Dash. That's 15 block, but I also incur some damage. And then I can Alacrity after that. That's actually really good. We get extra energy next turn. Doesn't get Combo Caster out, but gets basically everything else I could have wanted. Hell yeah! Look at that! What a good turn! Alright, so this is probably one of our final chances to set up Combo Caster. Spark into Earthen Wall, Arcane Dodge, Alacrity. I'm gonna have the extra energy next turn because eventually I'm gonna win. Why rush things? Obscuring Mist once again. I'm gonna Bladed Dash now. I'll Obscuring Mist. I think there's something that allows you to play your next art twice, and if there is, I desperately want it in this deck. Because we'll just double up the the bladed dashes. Be cool as hell. Spend Ray of Frost, and then we can Bladed Dash. Even kick in a Ray of Frost and maybe a Shocking Grasp before the end. I love that that was basically nothing but attacks, but none of them really got past as attacks. We could have killed that turn, by the way, if I focused. Oh well. Whatever. We kill one turn later. Not super interested in any of those. Double cast your next spell is played twice. Not interested. Closing Barrage deals 3 times the number of total spells and arts played this turn X times. You want a lot of zero-cost arts and spells in order to take advantage of that, and unfortunately, the first 3 cantrips played in a turn count as spells, but after that, we're on our own. Disintegrate deals 30 damage, ignores block. That's just nice to get some enemies down. Ignoring block is always just like a nice little bit to have. It does cost 3, though. Upgrades to 40 damage. No, I think I don't want it in my deck. I think I like how my deck is kind of currently running. And double cast to double play a spell. Next 2 spells are played twice. I mean, this deck did shift heavy when I got those dedications. I don't know. Inability to rest but extra energy seems the best idea here. Yeah, because we have offense and defense kind of both carried, so we shouldn't have to worry about our HP that much. Got an early path with 2 rests. Yeah. 2 early rests seems nice. Bladed Dash you, then Obscuring Mist, and alright. Yeah, have fun hexing me. I'd like to see you try. See what I mean? Dedication, defend, read magic, and we'll play the other defense as well. Good thing we accidentally played that block there. Who knows how that would have gone unless we did that. Clearly had to be something strategic that I was doing there, rather than a misclick. Alright. We'll acidically splash. And we seem pretty well ahead of everything now. Nice. Got him. Ancient Potion just in case. Gain 2 block at the start of the next 3 turns. The thing is, that block has to upgrade with Dex, right? So Stone Skin is just like a ridiculous amount of defense for 0 energy every single turn. That seems pretty wild. I'm gonna take that. I think I have to. Don't want the Curse of Rust, so I'm not gonna be swimming. Apparitions actually seem like they would be really good in this deck. See, the reason why is eventually when we have the dedications up, we're kind of just fine. So this just gives us time to build those. I'm gonna do it. Just gonna do it. Insert mutagens. Sorry, ingest mutagens. We'll obtain the special relic. It's 3 extra dex that's lost at the end of your turn. Dang infinite spire. See if it has an effect over the course of this combat. Yeah, obviously that should have been a strike there. My bad. Okay. I basically just had to figure out whether or not I wanted to play Obscuring Mist that turn. The spoiler alert on that one is no, not really. Alright, 3 Dex and 3 Strength in play. Got 1 final turn of intangibility. And now it's back to us. Excellent. There's my artifacting. Stone skins, 5. Whoa, hang on. Damn it. Okay, so stone skin, it gains 2 block on this turn, but it doesn't gain... The block that it gains at the start of the ongoing turns is not affected by Dex. So it's actually significantly less useful for this deck than I thought it was. Damn. That's okay. Gotta learn somehow. Shield, Arcane. Just wait. Extremely close to lethal there, but just tantalizingly close. Alright. See, Fireball is really good. It's a lot of AoE for a deck that has none currently. And the upgrade is 20 AoE. 20 in AoE is super powerful. We need to take that. Not only that, but we probably need to upgrade it. Especially because of the elites that can exist on this floor, but thankfully currently don't. Sure, I can just kick in the damage there. Nice. Intro. That's for 2. I'll dedicate Stone Skin, strike, hold off on the rest. This is your end. Ooh, those 2 burns could actually be slightly annoying. Got him with a Shocking Grasp, though. I mean, Apparition seems a natural fit this turn. Actually, just gonna get the powers out there. Not even play Obscuring Mist. As much as I want to. Yeah. Damn it. Well, I have to play it with no artifacting this turn. Probably could have got an extra strike out there and 1 less defend, or 1 fewer defends. This Pilcrow is actually surprisingly difficult for this deck to take down. Here I thought this deck was kind of prepared for anything. Maybe it's not. Maybe this is a lot worse than I thought it was. It feels like this deck is really bloated past what I want it to do right now. Okay. Yes, this is your end. I'm well aware. Damn. Should have done that in the other order. Thankfully, it ultimately doesn't make a difference, but still... We still had the energy to play everything, so it ultimately didn't matter. I mean, it's difficult when you start out by going, I'm going to go in this direction, then change your direction so many different times. Of course, you're going to end up with a deck that doesn't really have, like, a really strong core identity, but feels bad. Feels bad. Keen Edge upgrades to be an art. That's interesting. See, the fact that it applies vulnerability to all enemies in a deck that has no vulnerability to all enemies, and a deck that also has a spell that does technical damage to all enemies, makes Keen Edge pretty powerful. Want that other dedication upgraded, so I can actually play it all the time. Smiling Mask, the merchant's card removal service, now always costs 50 gold. Whew, yikes. We need to get some artifacting here on turn 1. Alright, fine, we're gonna have to use the Ancient Potion. No! Oh, of course, the Ancient Potion was always going to prevent the loss of the mutagenic dexterity there, because that occurs before the Snecko tries to confuse you. So I didn't really have a choice there, frankly. As to whether or not I took damage, I was just definitely going to be taking it. Or rather, as to getting confused. I was definitely going to be confused. Sorry. Yeah, not half bad. Managed to keep intangibility up. Pendib might help us with some of our damage woes. There we go. We're artifacted now. Hell yeah. Alright. So even in the other order, that wouldn't have been lethal this turn. Fair enough. Damn it. We're one away from killing, and we're also got a Pendib charge, so I'm going to actually have to use the Pendib to kill. Damn. Riposte. If the enemy intends to attack, apply 1 weak and vulnerable. No, I'm adding too many cards now. We're diluting everything. Wow, remove all strikes, obtain 5 bites. The bites do extra damage. They wouldn't come pre-upgraded. I'm still not going to take them, though. Imagine our max HP. I was actually wondering about whether or not we would get the light bulb in this run, because it seems like it'd be so good for this run. First cantrip you play each turn is played twice. That seems actually really good for us as well. Just take that. And then we'll go for the card removal. Deck needs to be thinner. It's just not getting the strikes out of there. That's not actually how we ultimately want to be dealing damage. I could just go to another spot and remove another card, but I think we'll go for the elite. Thankfully, I have artifacting this turn. Hey, Rapid Caster. Alright, I'll read magic and discard any apparitions that come up. Basically, just so that I can leave them until much, much later. Dedication plus Keen Edge plus Bladed Dash, Bladed Dash. Probably actually would have been more damage just to throw in the Fireball there. I just like the Bladed Dashes. Yeah, there's no reason to play the Obscuring Mist that turn if it's not going to give me the artifacting. So now the apparitions are still in the deck, so we should now be capable of drawing into them. Just like the whole plan. There we go. Just take him out this round. Don't need to take any damage. Choose one spell from your draw pile and add it to your hands. What spell do we actually need to dig for super early? I don't think any. That said, when prepared, caster is upgraded. It's just like a free roam. And we have enough different types of spells that, like, sure, there's something that we would probably want to put in our opening hand. I'm thinking about that Fireball in particular. I'll take it. Oh, look, Fireball. Cool. Prepared caster will take... I'm thinking Obscuring Mist. No, it's Stone Skin. Yeah, because then we play... We can't play Fireball in AoE because we don't have an art. Damn. Alright, I'll just play Rapid Cast then. Get that out. Combo Cast of Dedication, and then I'm thinking like Arcane Defense, best I can really do. I'll play a Speed Potion this turn as well. Best defense I could get going on, I promise. Alright. Dedication, Ray of Frost, cast twice. We can double up on Apparition and then throw in a Blade and Dash as well. Alright, now we're on top of this fight. Bunch of debuffs just gaining temporary HP for us. I mean, there's actually no benefit to doing basically any of those actions this round. Oh well. Only problem is our next shuffle's gonna have a lot of wounds in there. Okay, let's double draw. We want to do the draw before we play Keen Edge, because we don't want Keen Edge in our next draw. Damn, we actually should have played the Apparition there, by the way, as well. Oops. I was thinking that entire time. Play the Apparition, play the Apparition, play the Apparition, play the Apparition. Clicked a different card. Whoops. Unfortunately, we don't have the AoE, so Fireball, while useful, is not just going to be the end of the game. Or rather, end of the match. Got him. Took out a Taskmaster, got a short-range teleporter, as well as an Incense Burner. Every 6 turns, gain an intangible. Nice. Oh no, it's not Bulk Up I was thinking of before. Do I want to put Tome of Spells into my deck, though, now? It's just a way to get some more cantrips in the deck earlier. Was some gold. Smith yet again. Let's get Rapid Caster Innate, sure. This is like splashing so many different types of deck here. I love it. I hate that we burned an Apparition there, but eh. Let's start getting that orb in the backline down. It's probably going to be taking, what? Fire? No, Obscuring Mist, obviously. Had to be. Combo Caster? That's actually pretty annoying to remove from my deck, so fair enough. Well done, you. I hate you. Keen Edge all of you and get the Earthen Wall. Play the Obscuring Mist this turn because of the way I set that all up, by the way, which is frustrating. Still have Artifacting this turn handily. 36 on the Orb gives us the Combo Cast that we get to play this turn. Hell yeah. Alright, and there's your Hyper Beam. You're now stunned. Have to play Tome of Spells. Obscuring Mist is finally in play. Should be able to keep my extra decks from the Earthen Wall now. Speaking of, we'll play it. And then get a bunch of protection from those Ray of Frosts. Or rather, Rays of Frost. We play another Keen Edge there to try and start working away at the Artifacting on this enemy. Which we cast discard 1, sure. Hey, another Keen Edge. Cool. Getting extremely close to that now. Alright. Earthen wall, and yeah, fully defended now. Hell yeah. And shield gives us another 13 block next turn. Hell yeah, shield. Alright. Ray of Frost here. 10 block per Ray of Frost. That seems pretty good to me. Let's take another Stone Skin out of the deck. Just get that block over time. And next turn, I'm intangible from the Incense Burner as well, so this Hyper Beam does nothing. Ah, love it. Hell yeah. Okay, so this is just, like, capable of going on, not really caring about what's happening in the world. It just does its damage. Okay, Fireball. Fireball got out that turn, and now Ray of Frost twice. Strike, strike. Got him. Whew. Strength Potion as well as Greater Invisibility. Gain an intangible if you didn't play 2 arts this turn, exhaust, upgrade. Didn't play an art this turn, exhaust. Well, an art this turn is pretty easy for us. Spells and arts deal 1 more block and... Sorry, deal 1 more damage and gain 1 more block for each card of the other type played this turn. I mean... We could play 3 spells, right? That is to say 3 cantrips. And then play 2 bladed... Where are they? 2 bladed dashes in the same turn. And then they'll have 3 extra damage and 3 extra block. But paying the cost of a momentum in order to do that is really difficult. Begin each turn as though you'd already played 1 spell and 1 art. That's very powerful as well, because basically you just ignore all of the text that says arcane and technical. We definitely just take Greater Invisibility. It's just the best there. See, the thing is, the reason this deck isn't running perfectly is because it's too thick, so I kind of want to just take Kintsugi and remove 5 cards from our deck. Then we've also got Busted Crown here. Gain energy at the start of your turn. Future card reward screens have 2 fewer cards from which to choose. No, we need 5 cards out of this deck. It's way too thick right now. 1, 2, 3. Like, it's gonna be all of the strikes by base. Plus 2 defends, yeah. Alright, now I gotta choose which of these I want to take in response as well. The end of your turn, lose 3 block doesn't seem that bad for us. We'll take Sickly. Wrath. Now, a lot of you, when I saw Wrath before, said, Wrath isn't bad. Why is Wrath bad? Wrath is literally never bad. Does it draw a card? No? It's bad. Like, not it's definitely bad, but it has a negative. There is a downside to it. Cards don't just have an energy cost, they have a card cost as well. They also have a couple of other costs, opportunity costs and those kinds of things. Those are a little more niche, and I talk about those only when relevant, because I don't want to confuse... I don't want to, like, trip myself up and confuse myself while I'm trying to talk about certain mechanics. But the downside that Wraith has is that it auto-plays when you draw it. It damages an enemy. Obviously, it could damage an enemy that is intangible. It could damage an enemy that you're not intending on killing yet. It could damage an enemy that has thorns. It could damage an enemy that has an effect that causes it to deal damage to you that isn't thorns, like an explosive kind of effect or something like that. And it exits your hand and increases the amount of wraiths in your discard pile. It effectively becomes an anger that you don't get to choose whether or not you use. Probably regret. Just because Sloth is really rough. Lose all max energy, gain 1 max energy at the end of each turn. Autoplay. As soon as that gets into play, we're dead. Like, the next 2 turns we can't defend, we're dead. Gives us an early removal going along this path. Whew, that's a lot of stuff in the opening hand that I really want to play. Good lord. Both dedications have to go out this turn. That just makes sense. Stone Skin Rapid Caster, I guess. Alright, Apparition, Bladed Dash, Fireball. As much damage they could get out that turn. Without taking any as well, obviously. I hate when they just continue trashing my deck, but thankfully we have a really thick deck, so we should still be able to push through it. Actually going to thin my own deck by playing the Obscuring Mist here. Stop putting days in my deck. Stop it! My deck is nothing but dazed right now. How did you put that many in? Gosh. How? Oh, I hate this. Oh, you know what it is? Oh, no, it's not what I thought it was. I thought it was going to be, because I have that other... Because I have Combo Caster going on, I was drawing one fewer cards each turn, so I was getting through them much more slowly. Oh, gosh. I can't believe I forgot how much energy that cost to play. That's really bad. Probably not going to make a difference, but still, ugh. Got him. Energize Rift. Add a random upgraded cantrip to your hand, then copy all held cantrips into your draw pile. Thing is, we don't hold that many at the same time is the problem. Oof. Upgrade all cards, you can no longer heal. That actually seems... That's either going to kill us or it's going to win the game for us. I think it's going to kill us. I'm doing it. It's going to be super cool, though. Having all of them pre-upgraded is really big. Yeah. Rapid Caster, Prestidigitation. Actually, probably should have played the Obscuring Mist first there. Oops. Sorry, the Dedication first. Alright. Just casually sorting those out for a moment. Okay, Dedication, Arcane Dodge. I mean, I can use Apparition this turn, or I can just not. Fireball should still be left in the deck. There we go. Fine, Apparition number 1. The fact that we can choose when to play the Apparitions now, because they're not, literally none of them are ethereal, is very good for us. This looks like it's already started with its bonus. Shouldn't have. Yeah, of course, we're not getting blocked. Good. Got him. Lifeblood Potion's not bad. Arcane Accuracy, whenever you play a spell at the end of during your turn, gain 1 strength until the end of turn. That would exhaust our artifacting really, really quickly, because each one would be... each time we gain a strength, it would also give us a strength down at the end of turn, which would be removed by the artifacting. I kind of want another art in the deck right now. We have a lot of spells and very few arts to trigger them. I'm not going to do it, though. Okay. Now, here's something that I actually really wanted to experiment with also. I'm going to buy the blanket. I'm going to try and sell the Mark of the Bloom. Yeah, I can just straight up sell it. Cool. Now I can heal. We'll also sell Kintsugi, because it's already had its effect, so... and the Pair, because it's already had its effect. And I'm also going to sell the short-range teleporter because I don't really like that in this level of difficulty. Apply 1 vulnerability to all enemies, gain 3 reflection. The thing is, 3 reflection doesn't really make that much sense for us because we make ourselves invulnerable constantly. Not invulnerable, but intangible constantly, which means that the enemies are only dealing 1 damage there. We'll card remove to get one of the curses out of the deck. I think I can maybe bag of marbles. I'd probably just hold off. Yeah, there's a later store. You begin to fall. Probably the one I'm happiest to lose here is Fireball, actually. Combo caster, rapid caster. Alright. Prepared caster, what do I want here? Probably shield. We'll rapid caster, energize rift, combo caster, and then start actually playing cards. Not even gonna bother playing read magic. No reason to. Ooh, okay, you bump it up to 30 cards. I thought you were gonna bump it up to 25. Okay, that's only 10 cards in here that I don't want. And occasionally, some of them are apparitions, and some of them are excellent as well. Spell. I actually have played an art this turn, so I could have taken the greater invisibility here. But I think we're in a better position to take and use Shocking Grasp. Power attack. Gain 3 strength and lose 2 dex this turn. I think I do that. Vorpal's Thrust and Mirror Strike are now here as well, so we need to play as many spells as possible. Well, that didn't work. It's okay, we do need dedication now. If every 2 spells played this turn, you've played 2. Okay, so Vorpal Thrust is 42, and this is 32. Sure. Since we gain actually a bunch of... if we gain a bunch of strength down from Arcane Accuracy, that actually probably triggers Dorian and gives us a ridiculous amount of temporary HP. That's probably a strat. That probably, like, is a thing that you can do. Like a thing. Like a good thing that you can do. How many arts have we played this turn? 0? Cool. I'm gonna get the artifacting this turn rather than greater intangibility. I don't think I need it. Greater invisibility, rather. Dedication. Charged parry is 9 block. Arcane gain 3 strength this turn. Not bad. Not bad. And then we'll keep that 3 strength. Thank you. Yeah. Not a half bad attack to have gotten. This is not a fast build. This is a really slow build. But cool nonetheless. Keen Edge with some powerful hits. And a Mirror Strike at the end for a ridiculous amount of damage as well. Alright. If only I played Power Attack at the right time, I would have already won. Oh well. Bye, Rhapsody Quarter. Hello, Bottled Rain. Upon pickup, choose a card. That card will always retain. There's another Bladed Dash coming pre-upgraded also. Nice. I kind of want to do it on Greater Invisibility and see whether or not it will retain. Despite the fact that it's ethereal. Because some retains override ethereality. Some don't. Hubris. Raise your maximum hand size by 2. That's right. You can change your maximum hand size now. Damn it. All right. We found the wrapping bowl well. Start each combat with 5 strength and dex. Lose 1 strength and dex for every 5 cards in the deck. And it turns up when I have a deck way too large to use it. Damn. Less in the way, the quicker you can flow, yo. Go to another shop now. I mean, I guess I sell the wrapping bowl and probably the slimy hat. Like, neither of those are going to have any impact for us. Ugh. It feels so bad to have to do that, though. Affected by block modifiers, deal 4 damage 2 times. Upgrades deal 4 damage 3 times. So affected by block modifiers means affected by dexterity. So... And obviously frailty and things like that as well. I don't know. I don't know about that. I can take the cursed coin and then remove a curse, but I could also just remove the curse that we already have in the deck. Mighty Magic. Whenever you play an art during your turn, gain 1 dex until the end of the turn. I do think, ultimately, that would actually just be giving us a ridiculous amount from Dorian. Lock is not removed at the start of your next turn. It's a spell. I don't think that's really for us, is the thing. I'm going to take the Mighty Magic just to see how that works. I don't have an art in my opening hand is the problem. So I can't trigger any of the effects. Okay. Rapid caster to play one of you twice. Good lord. All of that sucked. Well, at least the fireball's been removed from the deck. No damage in this hand either. Give myself the absolute level best block that I can. Thankfully, we still can heal now, because that's going to be necessary. Yikes. Well, finally we're back on intangibility. Backliner is going to murder itself against me this round. No, it's just me. Hell yeah! Get those all out. Nice. I love how quickly they just all turned up to help. With that greater invisibility, we have the ability to kind of keep ourselves intangible constantly. Actually, between the incense as well. Pretty ridiculous. Play a Mighty Magic and then double up on the Spark. Sure. So now we actually get to definitely test it, right? Yep, it's triggering Durian each time, it looks like. That is to say, each time I play an art. Nice turn of spells right there. All right. Hell yeah. I love how this is just giving us so much temporary HV just sitting under all of the other stuff. It's nice. All right, we'll read magic. Read magic. Digitation. Damn. I was very much hoping to get a better attack, finish it this round. Oh well. The temporary HP just grows. I love it. All right. Goodbye, Reptomancer. Another dedication pre-upgraded as well. Ooh. Hard to turn that down is the thing. Don't have an art in hand, unfortunately. None of this is looking good. If I keep myself invulnerable for enough turns, we can be okay. And the greater invisibility did retain. Nice. It's definitely Apparition, Bladed, and then greater invisibility. Get a bunch of intangibility. Cool. So now both of those exploders are just going to explode against my intangibility, so that's totally okay. We've got that. We've accounted for that. Lay out the extra apparition, start dealing some damage to the repulsor in the backline. Whoa. Come on. Keen Edge combo caster, double up on the spark. That doesn't double up. What? Oh, wow. Have we not played it? Combo caster? Rapid caster. Yeah, we didn't even play rapid caster. Yikes. Alright, Mighty Magic. It's gonna damage me overall, isn't it? Oh, no, wait, I'm intangible. It's okay, cool. Medication plus Acid Splash. Awesome. And we've got intangibility for one more turn, so I can just launch in basically as many attacks here as I'd like. And that's as many as I'd like. Strong no on those, thank you. Heal to full HP and lose 6 max HP. That gives me a chance in the next phase to upgrade instead, and because I can't rest, that's definitely what I needed to do. Mighty Magic. Venom Potion, Strength Potion, Lifeblood Potion, and then I actually do want to play a bunch of powers here, don't I? Because of the Awakened one. Well, not because of the Awakened one, but because ultimately it's going to be more powerful than the Awakened one is. Combo caster as well, hell yeah. Prepared caster to take Stone Skin, then play it. Cool. Alright. So all I need to do is gain intangibility on a lot of turns. It's fine. So we already have intangibility this turn. Dedication, Energized Rift. Sure, we'll double up on Spark. For the dedication, not bad. Alright, and there's Apparition as well. Hell yeah. Probably shouldn't have continued to draw there. Didn't really need it. Now every time I play an art, I'm gonna get temporary HP. Yay! Spark once more there. So I can greater invisibility here for intangibility basically for free. Excellent. When this deck is settled and we only have our actual consistent play cards, things get really good. Nice draw, Spark. Have I played an art this turn? I have played no arts this turn. Greater invisibility rather is not yet active. hopefully retains. All right. Ray of Frost doubles up. Then we can play Bladed Dash, Bladed Dash, Bladed Dash, and even defend. You can just block on top of him. I love it. Keen Edge here. Then the greater invisibility totally makes sense. And Stone Skin for the instantaneous defense as well. Hell yeah. This is just going to take him to school. We even get intangibility next turn from the Incense Burner. Just constantly intangible. Oh, wee, it's so good. Draw again. Damage, 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 damage. How likely are you attacking for a large amount next turn? Not that likely. Alright, I'm not gonna Apparition yet, even yet. And even if they do, I've got all of that temporary HP to deal with the incoming damage. Alright, Obscuring Mist can now be played this turn. Should probably take this opportunity because we're not really gonna get that many of them. Actually kept a fair bit of strength that turn, it looks like. Actually, no, I didn't. Cool. I can play the greater invisibility this turn if I want to. No, I'll just hold it in hand. I'll get back to my next Bladed Dash. It's okay. Ray of Frost so that we get block while we do it as well. Bladed Dash. Now we can greater invisibility. Hell yeah. Alright, we're totally covered. We win. Ugh, this has gone so long. Good lord. Thank you for sticking with us, by the way, for those of you who have. Shocking Grasp on the inside, as well as... Do I throw the Apparition this turn, or defend? No, defend is enough. I love that this deck was, like, supposed to only live due to the Apparitions, and now I'm just throwing them away constantly. Let's actually now play them. Okay. Only imagine this if I'd also taken the Arcane Accuracy. We would have so much temporary HP. It would be wild. Greater invisibility, thank you. As well as a shield to make sure that I basically never take damage. Our intangibility is forever. At this rate, our intangibility is basically forever. All right, goodbye, Awakened One. And hello, hour 30 run. Yep, that's a lot. For the moment, my name's been Rhapsody, the name of the game. In Slay the Spire modded. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. There's a playlist in the description down below with all my content on this game, past, present, and future. We didn't actually run into a Mimic the entire time. Oops. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.